This is Lewis Hart from Into Boxing, delighted today to be joined with Tom Zanetti. How are you doing, man?
Oh, thank you very much for having me, mate. Yeah, I'm good, you know. I'm feeling very good.
Like I said, we're here in Sheffield today. Ain't too far from you, it's familiar grounds. What's it like to be fighting in Sheffield?
Yeah, Yorkshire, Leeds, Sheffield, Steel City. This is my stomping ground, bro. I love it, and it's. I'm just happy to be here and just be a part of this whole, project or this movement, man. What's happening?
Like I said, you're talking about this movement, the project. What was it like when you first got the call to box? I mean, have you boxed before, or?
So I've been training for years, and I've been I grew up with a brother who's like my twin brother. We've been fighting for years. We grew up in a similar place. A lot of people on council estates and fighting, and that was a regular thing for us. It was just normal to fight. So I've taken a lot of punches. I've given a lot of punches. I've never actually, which is completely different now that I've learned, to competing in a boxing ring. It's a totally different. It's a sport. Having a street fight is over in fucking 30 seconds, mate. Do you know what I mean? This is something you've got to be controlled. You've got to be articulate. You've got to really know how to box and fight. So when I got the call, I was just saying to the other fella, I've been on a 10-month bender, mate. I've been working constantly. That's what I do. I'm a DJ. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a thing. I've been flat out since last October, partying every weekend. I didn't do any drinking for like 2-3 years, and I done a fight camp last year, and my opponent pulled out. But I own a restaurant, I own a nightclub, I own fucking 5 festivals. I've done 50 shows this year. My business is nightlife, so I can't go to places sober because it makes me like socially anxious. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bit like that. So I thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna get involved. So past 10 months, I've been flat out partying, mate. A month ago, I got this call after I was partying at the KSI fight, and then a big old bender there as well. And then Monday, I had to get straight into this. So I've had 4 weeks to freshen up and get fit, and I just feel unbelievable, mate. But all I'm trying to say, long story short, it's completely opposite side of the vortex for me, but it feels great, mate. I've been training Thai boxing for a lot of years, but again, boxing's completely different.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, I assume the partying's completely cut out for you now?
Yeah, I've started to do shows. I think in this 4-week camp, I must have done about 8 shows. I've still had to travel. I've started to go to Bristol and Cardiff and London loads of times, and it's exhausting because I'm not having weekends to recharge, whereas other people are. I'm still working, but bro, I feel good, I feel strong, and I'm ready to go. So
is that hard for you, to go from, like I said, you were partying for 10 months to then, like I said, people could do that in gradual stage where they cut out, but for you, it's 10 months completely cut out. Is that not difficult for you?
No, they're not partying. Fuck, I'm glad I'm not. It's it's hard work. That's my job. I've been doing it for years and years. It's like I'm happy to be at home, but now I've still got the shows and I'm still training. So it's completely exhausting. It's and I don't sleep because I work at night. I have done for years. So trying to change it all up and try to sleep to rest, it ain't happening. But I'm brand new, bro. I got a nice 4-5 hours sleeping last night. You know what I'm saying? First time since February, so now I'm flying again.
It must be just so difficult for your preparation. Like I said, your lifestyle is, a lot of it is in the night. A big thing in boxing is always about recovery and sleeping well, but that's simply something that you can't do.
That's what I've learned. Like the next camp that I do, I'm just going to realise that I've got to cut everything off and really take this seriously, because training twice a day, dieting, and everything that comes with it, pressure and it's just, I've got to just rest and take my rest as seriously as I do my training, because it's serious business.
Like you said, you was always getting in street fights. Have you learned, like you said, you've always had the fighting spirit. Have you learned a lot about yourself in this camp, mentally within yourself, like with a sport like boxing?
Do you know what I've learned? That my body can do a lot more than my mind lets it, mate, and I can just you can keep pushing through them hard bits where you've definitely got more in you. You can always go for longer, do you know what I mean? So, and you can always keep punching. So that's what I've learned, and I've learned that. I already knew I had a good chin anyway, but I've learned I've got a strong chin. I've been doing really well in my sparring. Luckily I've sparred quite a lot in these 4 weeks that I've had, and it's been good. I'm just looking forward to having a proper camp next time.
Like I said, talk about next time. If you get through this on Saturday night, is there anyone that's on your hit list that you're having a look at?
Like I said, I don't want to. It's my first time doing this so I don't want to come in like calling people out, and I'm a guest, so and I feel very grateful to be here. So let's get this fight smashed, get the next one done, and then we've got a few people that I think would be a great matchup that I'd like to potentially call out or match up. We'll just see how it goes, but yeah, I'm ready to go. Anything, bro.
Best of luck for Saturday night. I really appreciate your time. Top man, mate. Appreciate it.
This is a fantasy fight. This fight has been a long, long time coming.
This rivalry goes back 2012 when they last met. Savannah Marshall won that fight.
She wants to get that win back.
She won't be able to sleep properly at night until she reverses that loss.
A 10-year history.
Since she wants to say she's going to knock me out, I am coming over to prepare to knock her out.
Larissa has never faced a threat like Savannah Marshall.
The fight will live up to the hype.